Be complete without a juice box. North Americans drink more juice than anybody, an average 48 liters per person every year. That's 240 juice boxes each.
Lassonde fills that demand, pumping out 500 million boxes of juice each year.
Apple juice used to be the core business of the company. In fact, Lassonde started making apple juice in 1959.
Lassonde acquired the Allen's brand in the early 90s, and together they concocted a winning recipe for apple juice. They use a blend of red-skinned apples with a sweet taste and refreshing acidity. A mix of McIntosh, Cortland, Empire, and Spartan apples.
A total of 200 million pounds of apples are delivered to the factory each year. After the apples are washed, they're grated to shreds and left to soften in storage tanks.
To get the juice out, they go through this extractor. The cell walls of the apple pieces burst with juice when the extractor squeezes them. Now known as apple cider, the liquid needs to be filtered.
After being pushed through a series of filters inside the pipes, the crystal clear juice flows to a mixing tank. An apple has less than 1% of your daily recommended intake of vitamin C.
So Lassonde adds a powdered form of vitamin C to give the juice a health boost. In 1 year, these tanks will hold a total of 26 million liters of apple juice.
Apple juice is pretty perishable. You cannot keep apple juice longer than 24 hours.
So the juice is sterilized at 92 degrees for a few minutes before it's cooled down. Thanks to this process, the juice will have an extra year of shelf life.
The apple juice is piped through to the filling station, where 1.4 million juice boxes are filled each day. This big wheel feeds the machine with the sheets of packaging. After a few cuts and folds, a juice-filled box pops out.
Now, to make the juice drinkable, we need to glue on a straw.
So we put the straw. You know, a small box like that with no straw doesn't exist, because we need a straw to drink from it.
If you laid 1 year's production of straws end to end, they would go up and down the length of the Big Apple's Manhattan 96 times.
A gust of wind blows away any bad apples that are not up to standard. Sorted into 8 lanes, they rise together and are packed together.
Now that they're all sealed in tight, the juice boxes are ready for shipment. And that's how apple juice is made, from stem to straw.